You guys watch Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve this year? I don't know if we watched it because we don't get ABC. So we watched the Times Square feed on YouTube, and I have to imagine that this was like a knockoff feed because there's no shot at 11:57 p.m. they trot out Tones and I to sing John Lennon's Imagine, man. There's just no way. Did they actually? They did. Was that the official one, or was I watching a bootleg? That was the real one. Wow, that's fucking crazy. Hey, Tones and I played like 10 songs. I did see Robin perform Dancing on My Own, which was sick, but then it got me thinking about those reaction images that is like LeBron on the '05 Cavaliers. Like everybody else is just out there doing cardio. Robin was actually like she was dancing so hard she was out of breath, but that's okay because she was really singing. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. She did play Dance Monkey, and they made it worse, which is crazy because it's probably one of the worst songs of all time to begin with. They made it worse by making it half speed, so it took twice as long to get through the song. But then also, I thought that was the worst song ever made, but then it turns out that they have other songs that are, in a way, even worse, which is kind of insane to me. To be honest with you, I don't really know what the world is doing with Tones and I. But I guess Kate was actually really disappointed. She was like, I thought there would be like the best artists of 2025 on the New Year's. And I was like, well, the thing you got to know about Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve is that it always sucks. It's literally targeted at like a 61-year-old Missourian who basically, much like me, might hear like 2 songs a year and watch 0 movies. And they also want to run it. I'm sure there's a margin play where they're like, well, if we wanted to get Huntrix, that's going to be expensive. So instead, Give me Tones and I. Give me B.O.B. singing Airplanes, which was a song that came out 15 years ago, which is fine. I'm not anti-airplanes. It's just sort of a weird play for like a celebration of the end of the the last year and the new one approaching. Imagine There's No Isaac. I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe it. That's the song that Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve trotted out at 11:57. First off, it is the end of the quarter century. So there's like a small amount of import imparted to the crossing of 2025 into 2026. Not a lot, but a small amount of import in crossing that as compared to, like a 2023 to 2024 type deal. But that doesn't warrant playing something like Imagine. It also doesn't warrant having Tones and I play it for some reason, which I know we've been through that a few times before. And I don't mean to slander Tones and I, but I will stop. Well, first off, it's only slander if it's false. Secondly, and they suck, so it's not false. But secondly, I would love to stop talking shit about Tones and I if they would stop putting Tones and I, who I still don't understand if it's a band or it's just a lady, because they're named like it's a multi-plural name. Tones ends with an S. So I don't know if that's more than one person. And then the one person is I. Like, is she I? Or are the tones what's being played by the keyboard when she's singing? I don't get it. And regardless, the fake jazziness of Tones and I somehow breaching the mainstream 10 years ago. And we have no antibodies for it for some reason. What's crazy is that people will dead ass post the video of Kim Cattrall scat singing and be like, isn't this ass? And we all agree that it's ass.
I read poetry and sonnets, and he plays the upright bass.
Yamakipiebo, sedere facebo, in dog Latin me quoth, UJ, suffix array!
And then they'll be like, check out this song. I said, oh my God, you do the hampana. I can't do an imitation, and I consider myself grateful for that. But you can't be playing Imagine Everyone's got the Planet Fitness hats on. Also, and I say this as someone who enjoys not really celebrating on New Year's. Like, I went to bed at around 10 p.m. on Wednesday night. I feel like playing Imagine on New Year's Eve is like trying to have like a dour St. Patrick's Day or something like that. That's not what the holiday's for. If you're gonna play shitty music, at least play like shitty, upbeat music that people can like celebrate and party to and be optimistic instead of ruining the vibe. At least like they were playing some Black Eyed Peas or something like that. I can respect that. I don't like it, but I can respect, at least play shitty fun music instead of like shitty fake introspective music. Sure, play Cake by the Ocean, man. You see the guy who made 300K on Kalshi betting on a parlay that included a gay couple kissing on the New Year's Eve feed? Honestly, whatever, man. Good for them.
Okay, I need a gay couple kissing on TV for my parlay to hit. Please! Kai Cenat, Macklemore, Travis Scott, Stable Ronaldo, Burger. Okay, I'm the first person in the world to say that, number one. Number two, gay couple! Gay couple! Ah! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Max, win!
Did you guys see the Filipino group of friends that got interviewed on the Times Square stream? This is a deep cut clip for you, librarian, if you can find it.
What are your names? Where are you from?
Hi, I'm John. We're from the Philippines!
We got the Philippines here. Represent. I love it. What's your name?
I'm Kenneth, all the way from the Philippines!
Yes.
I'm John! I'm Ike!
Okay, so what brings you out here?
We are planning to go here because this is one of our bucket lists and our dream in life. So New York, coming to York is an amazing experience. Yeah!
Okay, so I want to know, what's your favorite thing about being here, being in Times Square for the ball drop? Favorite thing?
If I win friends.
With your friends, yeah?
I love a lot of things, especially the New York City. It's great place.
Times Square is very it's one of a kind. You know, coming here is just an extravagant experience. So from the Philippines, going here is just an amazing experience. That's it.
Yes, so am I. I'm really happy to be here, and I'm just so blessed. Happy New Year, everyone!
I want to know, last thing, what is your 2026 wish?
More countries to unlock.
Okay.
More travel and world peace.
I wish for more money. That's it.
Travel and love life.
Love life!
They were literally, they saved the stream for me. They were so pull it up. I don't know if you can find it. Also, I feel like the official Times Square YouTube channel will probably DMCA you. Thank you, but they were so happy. And the one dude was serving like the whole time. Like whenever he was talking, he was like, I love to be in New York City. New York City, it's the greatest city in the world. My resolution for 2026, more travel, more awesome food, more love in the world and peace. And then whenever like anyone else was getting interviewed, he was going. I was like, this is fucking awesome, man. This is great. Find the clip. I don't think my impression is good. I don't think I've got it in me, but they were the highlight of the stream for sure. Mostly because we didn't see Les Seraphim, because they played at like 5:30 local time, which is an incredibly cursed time, an incredibly disrespectful time slot to be booked for on a New Year's Eve broadcast. I don't ever want to be in a position where I'm playing Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve at 5:30, man. People are still on the damn train. I know, I think you're right. I've been watching Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve for a long time. I do think it was more soulless than average this year. This year it felt like they did not give a fuck, honestly. Normally they at least like, it's one of those things, and we all know we're in the decline of, you know, like North American hegemony, which is like, you know, you should be used to it by now. But it's like coasting on the inertia of at one point having been a cultural institution. So now, like there were like 10 years where it sucked, but it was like, well, it's what you watch on New Year's Eve. And they kind of treated it like it had some sort of significance. They at least put some effort into it at all. And now they're just like, the secret's out and they do not give a fuck. They're just like, we gotta get the show done. Hire artists that people kind of remember, but like don't really, they have no relevance to like the current celebration or year at all. This is Les Seraphim slander. Listen, we literally, first off, I said, except for Les Seraphim. But secondly, as K-pop fans, we need to be better than this. We need to be better than, well, yeah, the show sucked, but they had one K-pop band play. You can't fucking do that. That means they fucking got you. You know how sad it is to get like spiritually mocked by a show that's hosted by Ryan Seacrest? That's embarrassing, bro. I'm not going out like that. You got to work a little bit harder than that to get my thumbs up. I mean, like, we're past the point where you should be like thankful that they put one Korean band in the performance, bro. K-pop's one of the biggest genres on the planet and has been for like a decade at this point. You can't be like, finally, we got some acknowledgement from an American institution, Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve. Like, they gotta put some heart and soul into it, man.
That's true. They sucked each other at the park. As the evening sky grew dark, he looked at him and he felt the spark tingle to his balls. Was then his jaw falls, and he started to masturbate. Brought on by a guy I masturbate. We could get it, dude. There's something in there. That's true. Gay Simon and Garfunkel. Oh, semen, you're filling my mouth. You're filling my teeth just to eat you. It's me and Julio fucking on the schoolyard.